congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the one who decides where to go. You look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you'll say, I don't know which to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down on a not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's open out there in the wide open air. Out there things happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Before we go over everything that happened to us, I want to go down memory lane, and the pictures will show better than any words I can tell. What have we done this year? Let's go down memory lane. Graduation time. Unbelievable. The year went by and we didn't even notice. It's a very bittersweet, very emotional moment for us, you, kids, students, teachers, colleagues. This year is especially emotional for us because we have families who return for us, second child, with a third child. So it's very emotional, and we are grateful to have you with us, to have you with us for another year, another successful year, another wonderful year, another year full of achievements, fun, just enjoyment and joy, happiness, love. It was an amazing year. Thank you for that. To you. So we started with, it seems like just letters, sounds, blending them into words. How does it all work? How to put numbers together? And now we can even add, some of us can do 2-digit addition and subtraction. It's amazing how much we have done by the end of the year. We had a lot of fun activities. We had some field trips that were very exciting. We enjoyed riding the cab together, right? The kids' cab. That was probably the best part of the field trip. Too bad we were not in there. I would have loved to hear their conversations after our field trips. So there are a lot of moments that happen during the year, not just learning, but interacting, communication, playtime, interacting with teachers and with each other. There was a huge learning process over the year, and it was great. So, talking about some results, I want to read some of the stories that we have created over the year and what we have learned. So one of the stories. Once upon a time, it was winter in Squirrel Valley. One little brown squirrel loved nuts, but it was winter there and no nuts could be found. So the squirrel had to live in his little brown house. One whole day, the squirrel found his love. The squirrel married the other squirrel and lived happily ever after. That's the best, right? We talked about fiction and nonfiction. We talked about the difference, and some kids chose to write nonfiction stories. Fish have tails, they're different colors, they have gills to breathe. When they breathe, they make bubbles. They can be big like sharks, they can be tiny. Fish are very interesting animals, the end. So it's a different story. And then there's one more. A story about a perfect queen. Once upon a time, there lived a pretty princess. On her birthday, her mom gave her a pretty necklace. One day, her mom said, "Today is the day you will be the queen." The princess clapped her hands. "But first, you need to learn how to be a queen." Then her mom taped, because it's written as taped, so taped her hand and led her to the queen school. At school, she learned how to be a queen. On the coronation day, all her friends came. After all, she was a perfect queen. No instruction here. It all happened on their own. So they created those stories. So it was really a joy to see them create something like that without our instructions, without our directions. There was a topic sometimes, and they had to come up with something. Another moment, we had a really interesting conversations about everything. We had heated conversations about directions because they happened last fall. That was amazing to see them. So Miss Noah and me and I, we could see what the parents were discussing at home because they would bring that to the classroom. And there were so many emotions in those discussions. That was priceless. So these are the moments that we carry with us through years and that we cherish the most. That they are in the moment and they speak whatever they think, whatever is on their minds. All of that wouldn't have happened without an amazing team of people that helped us here. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to my partner in crime, her first year with us, Miss Noah. A beautiful addition to our family, and I am very grateful to have you, and you did an amazing job this year. Yes? I want to thank my other colleagues, our other colleagues that took part in their upbringing, their first years, right? Teachers from group 2, teachers from group 3, teachers from group 4. They all went through that for all the years with us, right? It's not just that they graduated from the kindergarten class, but all the other teachers also took a very important part in their formation years here. Thanks to them. I want to say thank you to you, please. A round of applause. For your bright lights, for your joy of life, for your living in the moment, for your no filter talk. That is the best part. That's what kept us going through the whole year, every day, and there are days and days, right? But sometimes when you just get a hug from them in the morning, or say, hi, Miss Daniel, hi, Miss Snow, good morning, how are you? So that changes our sometimes not so good mood, and we are so happy to see them like that, come back to our classroom every day, every morning, and enjoy every day and say, well, what's the next? Where's the extra page? I'm done, can I do any more? So I hope you keep going on like that, and you keep learning non-stop, and I hope you have that light that shines for you, and you keep shining so you can keep learning wherever you are, whatever you do, and I want you to be successful as well. I also want to say thank you to you, dear parents, dear families. You choose where to send your kids to school. You make the most important decisions for them in the very beginning. And I really, and all of us, all the Subright staff, we appreciate you trusting us with their education, because it's very important. The very first years are important. You're trusting us with, they're here with us the whole day, 5 days a week. And we are grateful that you trust us, because this is the most important treasures in your life. And you will keep them for the rest. We only get them to keep here for 3-4 years. Enjoy them. And I'm happy we got to experience them. I'm happy to see them grow and to learn so much of that year, particularly last year in kindergarten class, because the achievements are huge, and I'm not exaggerating that. I'm not, because you've heard some of the stories, you've seen our projects, so you know how much they can do, and they love doing that. That's the best part. They do love doing that. So thank you, dear parents. So I want to wrap up with some funny moments that we had. So the no filter comments and stories that we had over the year. Sorry, just a second. What kind of job would you like to have? What kind of job would you like to do? A mom and an art teacher. What do you think is the hardest thing about being a child? Being nice to grandma and grandpa. Sorry, not me. What do you think is the hardest thing about being a parent? To play basketball. To run and play. Maybe parents need to go to school and learn that, right? Why do we celebrate Thanksgiving? We say thank you to the people that protect our city. There are a few of them in Russian. I apologize to the American speakers. Сейчас у нас будет совещание. А что такое совещание? Это когда мы будем собираться и решать про концерт. It happens during the spring recital time, right? You can get it. One more. Что такое репетиция? Это когда начинается шоу. У нас завтра оригинальная репетиция. Генеральная. What's a mammoth? An animal from Ice Age? Don't you know? When I'm 11, my dad says he'll take me to space. So make sure you keep the promise. Try it. My mom is smart. She even knows my dad. That's my favorite. All the instructions. My dad is smart. He even knows how to play. So it turns out some of them don't know how to play. My dad's favorite thing to do is eat candy with me. Moms, please watch out. What happens when you're not there? Or sleep. What advice would you give to your parents? To do homework with us. Make dinner while I do homework. What are the things your family should not do on a weekend? Make the house messy. Not to go anywhere without me. What is one place you would not like to visit again and why? Restaurant, because my mom cooks better. What does a tooth fairy, or why does a tooth fairy have to take your tooth when you lose it? It's her job. And this is my favorite, and I want to wrap up with that. What is the recipe for happiness? Love. Yes. Thank you for those. Those are priceless, and I will cherish them forever and ever. Graduate, no matter which road you choose, no matter how long it may seem, let your heart be your guide along the way if you want to fulfill your dreams. No matter the detours, the roadblocks, or dark nights, continue your heart's desire. Lift up your torch and don't be afraid to set the world on fire. You are the light of a new day. Shine for all to see. Carry your knowledge from this day forward. Blaze a trail in history. No one will ever be quite like you. Remember this important truth. We all have a purpose in this life, and it begins in youth. Who you are now and who you will become is determined by your soul. And with your dreams in your heart to lead the way, you can conquer any goal. Congratulations. And my last wish for you all, please follow your heart. Reach for the stars. Sometimes it seems impossible, but please reach for the stars. Live your dream. Be yourself. There's only one like you anywhere else. Only one. Be special, be unique, be you. Congratulations. Now please enjoy. If you would like to sing along with us, please do so. Enjoy.